I'm going to talk about the truth about network marketing leadership. Because here's the thing, I've built one of the most successful network marketing businesses in the history of the profession. And that might sound arrogant or braggadocious, but I'm just spitting facts. My team is ridiculous. Hundreds and hundreds of rank advancements, thousands and thousands of new customers, millions of dollars in revenue. But it's because we have attracted and developed leaders. I literally can't think of a more important skill set for you to develop. It's how we built the number one team in our company. It's how we probably built the number one team in the profession. I don't know a stronger team that's been more consistent the last 8+ years that I've been in the company I'm in. Now, I'm not saying that, oh, my company is better than your company. That's not my message here. My message is I'm pretty good at what I do. I'm pretty good at developing leaders and identifying potential, encouraging potential, pouring into people. It really is so important for you to get clarity and perspective on what it takes, the responsibility of a leader. Leadership isn't a pin or a title. It's influence. It's empathy. It's connection. It's how you support people. Because listen, it's easy to be excited when your team is in momentum. Everybody's crushing it. You think I was excited last month? Yeah, obviously. When we have multiple elites and directors popping and so much momentum, so much to be grateful and excited about. But guess what? It's not like that every month. It's not like that every month. It's not going to be like that every year. You're going to experience trials and tribulations. Sometimes you're going to want to quit. In fact, you haven't been doing this long enough. If you don't have days, weeks, months, and years, you're just like throwing your hands up. You're like, I'm done. I'm over it. I have MLM PTSD. New levels, new devils. You're not going to make big money and build a big fat bank account and live in your dream home and drive your dream car and pay off all your debts and, buy a beach house and travel the world and retire your parents, retire your spouse, whatever your goals and dreams are. You're not going to accomplish those things with teeny tiny struggle, teeny tiny adversity. How do you think I hit all the top ranks in my comp plan? How do you think I hit those top ranks? By helping others, by pouring into people. Taproting. I'll talk a little bit about taproting, but you need to have the mindset of a CEO. See, it's easy to be excited and positive when things are blowing up. When you're just getting started, you're in that honeymoon phase. True leadership is when all hell is breaking loose and you can maintain your posture, maintain your composure. I work where the new people are. I work with the newest people. I love it. That's probably why I'm always fired up. That's why I don't get so bent out of shape when someone quits or there's adversity here. I don't do blinders on. I work with the ones that want to be here, that want to be with me, that are running, growing, developing, because you're always going to have people quit. You're never going to build a business where no one quits. If you say, well, my people haven't quit yet, how long have you been doing it? They will eventually. You're going to have people that don't continue with you long term, but that doesn't mean the people on their team can't continue. So you got to work in depth. Some of my very best people were 5, 10, 15 levels removed. At the end of the day, it's easy to be excited when you're brand new and your ignorance on fire and you don't know what the heck you're doing. But then you're like 6 months in. You're 2 years in, you've had people quit. You've had people make fun of you. You've had people send those negative articles to you, or the anti-MLM people got you. And you're like, oh, it hurts my feelings. Show me any politician, any successful actor or actress. Show me anybody successful in business that hasn't gone through hell. Even your closest friends, your family members, your own team may not believe in you. I could have quit when I was getting sued. I could have quit when my last company was shut down. I could have quit when my first company was shut down. I could have gave up. It's easy to quit. The victimhood mentality that you see these days, not just in network marketing, I'm just in all industries. People just, the cancel culture, the victimhood of, feel sorry for me, I deserve more, the entitlement. It's brutal. And this is why you want to build a team of positivity, of encouragement, of uplifting people, of cross-line synergy, of cross-lines working together. You want to encourage people to be solution-oriented, encouraging people to come up with ideas, solutions. They're frustrated about something. It's like, awesome. We can be frustrated or fascinated and say, what could I do differently in that situation? Instead of reacting, let me respond. Let me think about my response. It's like poker. You got to have poker face, but it's not the card you were dealt. It's how you play the hand. It's how you play the other. That's why poker's so popular. You're playing the other players. You're not playing the house. You're playing the other players. right? You got to maintain your cool. It doesn't matter what your business looks like your first 90 days, your first year, your first 2 years. What matters is 5 years from now, 10 years from now. That's that consistency. That's you not quitting. That's me saying, oh, my last business was shut down by the FTC, but I don't care. I'm going to go rebuild somewhere else. I'm not giving up on my dream. Yeah, I got to upgrade the vehicle, but guess what? You can't fly to the moon in a car. And leadership is all about relationships. It's not network marketing as much as it is relationship marketing. And a lot of you are stuck in your comfort zone. A lot of you are holding back on your brand, on the kind of content you want to create. A lot of you are holding back on stepping into your fullest potential. I remember when I went to an event in 2007, I wanted to get out of the mortgage industry because the rates were going up and I wasn't fulfilled. It wasn't my passion to like sell money for a living. And I was at that event and I made a decision that I'm going all in. And a lot of you need to make that decision. One of the founders was on stage and he's like, if I were you, here's what I would do if I were you. I'd reach out to your best people, your A players, and I would say, we need to talk. And I did it. I had put off reaching out to a lot of these people for years, started reaching out to people like, we need to talk, we need to talk, we need to talk. And I ended up doing all these one-on-ones and I exposed all these people to my business. Anyway, the point is, shortly after that, unfortunately, one of my really close friends, best friends from high school, again, I could say, oh, woe is me. Like, I could say, this is so depressing. I feel sorry for myself. But instead I was like, no, I'm going to make his death matter. I'm going to make his life matter. I'm going to make my life matter more. I'm going to quit drinking. And I have not drank alcohol in 16 years since he took his life. And I've been full-time in network marketing 16 years since I made these big decisions to go all in, to do what I knew I was capable of, to do the scary thing. Leaders are courageous. I love what Brene Brown says. She says, choose courage over comfort. See, most people won't do videos, but not you. You'll do videos. If you want to be a leader, most people won't reach out consistently. They won't invest in books. They won't invest in courses. They won't go to I can't afford to go to the event. Oh, that's so inconvenient. It's you all have your own personal situations. Don't let me offend you or upset you. You have to decide what you want. But going to in-person events still today is the most important thing you could ever do for your business. And if you're remotely serious, for me, I made the decision. I'm not missing any more events. I made the decision. I'm reaching out to my A players. I made the decision. I'm going all in. And it was right when the mortgage industry was tanking. My really good friend from high school took his life. I quit drinking. Everything changed for me after that. That's when I started making 6 figures in network marketing. I fired my boss. I went all in. I started recruiting high caliber people. I started building up my confidence, my influence, my belief in myself. I started pouring that belief into other people. I could speak life into existence. This is what you do. If you're a leader, you are the problem. You are also the solution. We sell solutions professionally. That's what we do. We're professional problem solvers. And honestly, your biggest problem, your biggest adversary is you. It's your stinking thinking. It's easy, again, to stay positive it's easy to be positive when things are going well. The key is to stay positive when people are rejecting you, when people are quitting, when people are bashing you, making fun of you, teasing you, blocking you. I've dealt with all of the above. And it hurts more when it's like a friend or someone you invested a lot of time and money into. It hurts more when it's someone you considered like a close friend. That's called life. Bless and release. You know what I'm saying? Bless and release. Keep working on you. And you know what? I kind of like when people quit. I kind of like when people say no or reject me. Number 1, fuel for the fire. I'm going to make them regret that decision. Number 2, gives me more time to spend with other people, to go find those positive Paulines and avoid them negative Nancys. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be more courageous. You got to put yourself out there. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and act like leadership is not a huge responsibility. This is why you see so many people, they have that MLM PTSD. They're like, I'm just going to be a digital marketer now. I'm just going to sell this course. I'm going to sell these products. I'm going to be with 16 companies, because it's hard to duplicate other people. But long term, it's a lot harder to just sell stuff. If you want to build a big business, you can't be the only one on your team working. You have to create leverage. It's hard. I know it's annoying. Where are all the good people at? Where are all the good people? Become better and you'll attract better. Build your influence.